And they're spreading across the map early. They've got a couple of sets of utility. Double nade into sandbags, clearing out banana. But we're seeing the apartments play, and it's a double stack from the CTs. Beautifully done between Nikodos and Crims.
Fnatic players in the apartments, as old as time itself. Fasha trying to defend the B-bomb site, but they will make some inroads to Complexity. 3 players on the site now. Mezzi has some control for the retake. There is a personnel advantage here, 4-on-3 for Fnatic on this retake. Don't see a kit on these players. I do see some jewelies, though, in the hands of Roy. Hulzak waiting to swing with his teammate. Oh my god, he is ready, isn't he? Looking for a second one. He's got his teammate to swing with him as well. So many bullets with the Glock, but Roy's got 2 pistols to the one of those guys. Grim now in the clutch. 2 players to fight. They've got to get on this bomb quickly. They don't really have time. Grim just dancing with 15 HP. Down he goes, but is there time to defuse the bomb? I don't think there is, but we'll soon find out.
Roy's running the hell away. He doesn't want to risk it.
Oh, that was so close. But he will be denied. Grim stayed alive for long enough. At least the matches we have seen. I love this buy from Complexity, though. The 3 MAC-10s to clear out all these players. Crim's trying to do what he can. Roy is here as well. Crims has fallen, though, so Roy's kind of on an island here, but he'll deliver. They're going for the 180 with those jewelies. Never seen them fire so fast. 2 players remain for Complexity. HE's coming through. There are smokes that could be put forward for Fnatic to creep behind them. This is still very awkward for Complexity.
Hulzak gets back up into the apartments for the AK, now drops down to the mini pit. And another smoke up towards long. That's going to buy so much time. He isolates the short fight because of it. Fnatic trying to sneak in, and Fasha lands the shot. It's all on Hulzak. Nice clean AK, headshot onto the first. And Nikodos might not have the time here. Hulzak locked in with the AK, saving his team from what could have been a calamity. Wow, 3B set up for Fnatic. Flash at the ready from Mezzi. This double molly play has come in from Complexity, but this time Fasha can fight ahead of it. And another incendiary, this time from the CTs, means Complexity can't trade. Really nice counter from Fnatic. Complexity have run that same banana take a few times, but look at the response from Complexity, straight over towards A.
Look at the response from Fnatic as well. They've got a 3rd and 4th player on the way immediately, expecting a response. They've got numbers towards B. Let's make a play towards A. Fnatic may be reading this as well. We can see Grim trying to creep towards long. Bomb is in tow as well. Mezzi last seen in Arch heading towards Library now as they start to move forward. Crims! That peak! They saw him coming and he still delivered. Grim will trade though, left and right. Roy's got so much to do. They're on the way. Looking between the hay bales, he might catch Hulzak off guard, but Grim's here for another frag. 3k for him, but it's the end of the line for Grim. Thanks to Fasha, flopping a 1 versus 2. Doesn't know where Nikodos is, going for that basic short plant, has to plant fast. Fasha taken down immediately. Nikodos creeping on short will get that final kill, and Fnatic are finally on the board.
There we go, some success for Fnatic. This is a really high-level round of Counter-Strike. I think just in terms of the overall strategy. You see Complexity go for the same banana take.
Only 1 player surviving is a really bad omen. But they've got quite a reasonable buy. They've got triple FAMAS. We'll see if they practice the FAMAS. Oh, lovely flick onto Hulzak. Saying hello early.
Not easy to do that with the peek down mid. Very tight angle to spot the head of Hulzak. But Nikodos has been in really good form for Fnatic at this tournament.
He's that kind of old reliable, not always flashy, so might go under the radar somewhat, but consistent, delivers the frags. That is quite simply what you want from a sniper. Issues for Complexity as well. We see JT with the Desert Eagle. Money is also low, so this could be a swing round. Could be worth quite a few for both of these squads. They could cause significant losses. That's a significant loss HP from JT. Grim. Little burst. As he falls into the shadows. 45 seconds on the clock. Flashes. Mezzi's in no man's land, trying to dance around the pillar. Fasha's here to help him out, but he can't deliver with that FAMAS. Fasha's got so much to do now. They're lining up for him. Floppy and Fang remain. Bomb plant would be great for them. That looks good to happen. You can see the cover there. Can they land the headshots though? They'll be limited in their angles, especially with an AWP creeping through. One more flashbang for Fnatic. Fang starting to move in. Does Nikodos creep forward? Does Crims come to trade? Oh, the timing isn't great. The elbow spotted. Crims heading elsewhere now. That's a big frag for Complexity in this 2-on-2. Crims is the man with the kit. Look at Fang with the transfer! All the advantages gone there. The timing was so weird in the ruins. To not have Crims swinging. He needs to be swinging there with the AWP. So awkward to take a duel as the AWP there. But abuse your extra man and find that trade. Maybe communication was off, I don't know, but it has led them to this situation where they've got one rifle and a bunch of pistols. They've been looking nasty with the pistols, but to be honest, everybody on the server is looking nasty with all the tools they have, be it an AK, be it a MAC-10, be it a 5.7 or a Desert Eagle. 1 to 5 is not the start Fnatic we're looking for, that much is for sure.
Yeah, Complexity starting very strong right now on their map pick. Now, there is a stack here, including the rifle of Nikodos. That's a nice early kill from him, but they're going to follow out of the apartments. Trade's necessary because it's back to a 2v2. Nade into pit. The smoke will make it awkward for Grims. There's the turnaround, and Grim gets the final kill.
Shift walking into the corner. There will be a funky crossfire. When does Roy pop out? Not just yet. That molly might spread.
No way.
Gotta love it when that happens. The patience. Does Fang even check the corner now? 4 players on the A bomb site. Nikodos alone on B. Grim starting to edge towards Banana as Floppy shows some presence. 45 seconds on the clock. You can see him trying to bait a shot out one way or another. There is Roy. There was Roy. Peaks eventually. Punished. Fang looks nasty with this AK. Everybody's been on a deathmatch servers, that much is clear. Fasha creeping now, needs the info. Will he be ready for this angle though? No, he's not looking at all. Another one for Fang. 3 kills for him. Putting all the X's up in the corners. Nikodos just chilling on B. Has not much to do but save.
It has been a bit unfortunate for Nikodos. Quite a few rounds where his AWP just isn't in the right position. You can see he's only got 6 deaths, despite Complexity having what is about to be 11 rounds. And the patience there from Complexity was on point. Didn't overcommit to anything. Waited out the counter utility when it was deployed from Fnatic. And it just seems like everyone's on the same page for Complexity. And that might be the case in this hunt as well. They're all moving in to try and get this all away. Don't know if they can close this distance in time, though. Should be fine for Nikodos, based on the games we've seen here at Katowice. Roy is in the smoke, so he might try and get good timing and be a little further forward than Complexity were expecting here. As the D play is ready, there's Mezzy with an entry.
9 seconds to plant the bomb. This is where things could start to go wrong, but JT will be deleted. Ulzak doing what he can. Just keeping the pressure high. The remainder of the CTs are here. Floppy and Fang. Diffuse kit for the former. Swing in from the latter, and down he goes. Floppy will just be like, oh dear. Outstaying his welcome.
So reinforcements arriving to this A bomb site. And that could be very valuable for Complexity. Now they don't have to consider long. The 2 players on the site can focus on their crossfire, Fang and Floppy, if they are tested. Mezzy not using nades here on Banana. That's a dangerous game. Ulzak hits him with the AWP, and now Fnatic might run into this A-sided stack.
They have to know that there are 3 towards A. 24 seconds on the clock.
Back still with nades, but I don't know if they're going to use them.
Oh, Roy is lucky to get away with that one. Now what difference will that make? Floppy playing from the graveyard, sees all the information, but only the 1 kill. And the bomb site's been lost for the time being. 9 seconds to plant this bomb. Crims with that smoke for long. Very specific lineup. 2v2 retake now. Ulzak has a kit. Do they wait up the smoke or do they try and force their way through it? Grenades being lined up. Not going to find the right angles though. Roy's in the pit. Has Ulzak spotted something? He's waiting for the jack in the box there. Roy. Oh, he sees Allzak though. Sees JT as well. How does Crims clutch this one? Spots JT, but now he's stuck in the corner versus Allzak. The grenade won't be enough. Easy for Allzak. He's got the kid as well, and Complexity have got game points.
Oh, so close there. With the shot that Crims landed, combined with the nade, it almost finishes off Allzak. But
Floppy will be on the FAMAS for this round. 3 plays starting towards B, and the engagements continue. Who will dodge the grenades now? You can see Complexity lining up these flashbangs, waiting to make these play, but the utility might stop them. Grim looking to swing now. Sneaker dodge by the tree position. And here is the help in Fasha. What does JT do? Awkward for him, 26 HP. We all know there's AKs at 27 in 1. In our hands anyway. Allzak now perhaps looking to clear top mid. He sees Corey and he delivers. That's like a hand he just landed a shot on. Very fast indeed. We said he'd be dangerous. Warded off the push towards A.
this is such a ballsy setup. You'll leave Allzak's orb alone on A, and it's going to be the right call right now for Complexity. Allzak had to feel vulnerable there to the apartments, to Boiler, but now he'll play back. That's allowing this B stack. That could be massive in this one.
Nikador swinging, Fang delivering again. JT with 2, the molly will certainly help, and Mezzi's got 4 HP. He doesn't really stand a chance here. Fnatic barely got started in this game of Inferno. Complexity smashing them from pillar to post. Timing. Oh, there it is, the last frag from Allzak, of course. One-sided affair on Inferno. Complexity in full control from start to finish. I have some slightly better range, but these are just some opening skirmishes by Fnatic. They are non-committal. They've got commitment problems, and then they've got some position problems because Grim's coming in from the back. Roy's been dropped. He'll change his angle, and they're somewhat trapped now. So this may be going wrong. This may be going awry for Fnatic.
Oh, Grim can just tuck into this corner, and normally that could be a problem position. Normally you could get mollied, but obviously it's the pistol. They don't have that kind of utility. They don't have that kind of tech. They just got to go with what they have. 50 seconds. Grim is still fully controlling the A side of the map. I mean, mid is the only other option. And it means Complexity can stay with a 3B stack. And I think Fnatic might be about to run into it.
Calm before the storm. Boosted up next to VLC media player. Nikador will join him. Oh, God, and he will be denied. Playlist has been deleted. 5-on-3, Complexity defending the B-bomb site. They've got great angles, but Fasha is trying his best. Grim just waiting for his time to strike, but he not even get there in time. Definitely went that way. Mezzi in the clutch now. 7 seconds to find 3 frags. Rather you than me. Time is running low, so is the HP. That one felt a bit stunted from Fnatic. It's really interesting to see the angle clearing from a player just watching their POV. More interesting with an AK. But such is the situation for Fnatic. JT playing around the smoke. That's the bomb. That's Fasha. That's Crims. That's Roy. On to the next one. 4-1 Complexity. Molly's towards Floppy's position. Forced into the lights where he's like, okay, well, I guess I'll have to frag you then and make life even harder. 3 of the remaining 4 plays for Cole are here. The flashbang's good though, but the cavalry, the swing is on the way. The trade is here, and Mezzi now in a 1 versus 3. Hold on a second. Grim and JT have dropped 1v4 even. 2 players remain, but there are 13 seconds on the clock. Avoided a grenade. Will he spot Fang? They're looking to peek together. He's going to have to go for this bomb plant. Fang is going to swing on the right-hand side. He hears the footsteps. 4 seconds. Is there enough time? I don't think there is.
Counter-terrorists win.
Close, but not quite. A 3K from Mezzi. Did the best he could, but Complexity. Maybe there are advantages to be had elsewhere. They've used almost all of their util, Complexity. Fang is the only man of grenades now, but he's busy getting the opening frag of the round as well. JT in the boost, and that 2-man advantage, if they can just disengage a bit and hold on to that, so significant for them. Really reduces the chances for Fnatic here, but we know even in a 2 versus 5, they are very capable.
Yeah, no need to give away fights now for Complexity. Just turtle up. Make sure you work together on some of these fights. JT's been boosted up. There could be danger here. They're connected on these angles. Oh, Crims almost able to transfer. JT decides it's time to bail out of the bomb site. That's going to allow a bomb plant for Fnatic. And as you said, no nades for Complexity to set up this retake.
Versus the AWP as well. That smoke will make life even harder. They'll have to swing. Someone's going to have to take a bullet for the president. Oh, Nikados has the angle, dropping the grenades. And look at the difference. What a disastrous timing for Fnatic. That wasn't a time to pull away. They're on the bomb now. Crims for two-man spray down. Do you know if it's being defused or not? Down goes Nikados, 2 versus 2. It is utter chaos here as Crims has to clutch. He's got an ace, and he will do exactly that. Madness on the A bomb site. Fnatic on a pilgrimage. Complexity being proactive as well. On the flank now. What is he going to find first? We can hear the swing towards the A-bomb site, and he may not make it to help his teammates in time. Pulsark in a really rough spot. Nikados watching the back. His 6 is covered. Pulsark now forced into the open, drops the bomb, traded. Now the question is, where is Floppy? 3 kills for Nikados. A quick reload with the AWP. Floppy coming in through CT, eating a humongous flashbang. Down to him to clutch this round. He'll be denied. Another one for Nikados. 9.
Ooh, where do these smokes go on B? Or do they save them for later? No, they've got them in hand now. Deep smoke and a gen smoke at the ready, and Mezzi spots them early.
How do you respond? Fasher has a smoke. There's no kit, there's no flashes, there's no Roy, and there's no Mezzi now after he's traded by Grim, dropping Fang. Fnatic at risk of losing both pistols here. Of course, they can quickly turn around. Grim has got the sound cues. He knows one's close. Oh dear. That is quite the peak from Grim. And things are starting to fall to pieces here for Complexity. Fnatic still have to go quickly. Oh my days! Who is that, Shaq? JT in a 1 versus 3 now. 2 more to find. Smokes are up, and that one has collapsed. Wow.
You can't tell by the buys. Complexity storming the B site again. Mezzi with just a FAMAS caught in the open. Does well to do damage to a second player, but look at how much ground has been gained here. Oh, great timing. He heard the nade thrown. Crims gets caught, and Pulsark will just back away.
If Complexity can win this round, it might even be more favorable with the reset and the loss bonus.
Pulsark's still got a smoke. He's just realized. Can make this retake really awkward for Fnatic.
Great timing. JT looking to the left though, drops from the right. There's no kit for these plays. They've got to get on this quickly, real quickly indeed. That smoke actually gives Pulsark the lineup, and he finds the shot onto Fasher. Thank you and good night. Nikados may not escape either. Complexity make it work at the cost of everything. Many dudes on road on this B bomb site for Fnatic. Many mollies for Complexity if they wish to pursue this. That's an encouraging start. They have some smokes though, swinging with the flashes. Not going to use those mollies, just sending it straight in there. And that can mean disaster. Fasher with some dirty angles. Complexity put their own smoke up, ran through it against an eco with mollies to clear many positions in the site. That encourages, that invites variance, and variance they have received. Look at this double peek now. How do you deal with this Fang? Well, he's got the information that he is screwed. And there is the trade. Shark aggression. This is a very tall order. It must be said. Oh, Grim's going to need a therapist after this game of Vertigo. The remainder moving forward now. Oh, they've lined up in the worst way. JT to trade with the Desert Eagle. Fangs here to turn things around now. They have position. They have a bomb site.
What?
Now that frag onto Crims has come in. Fang refuses to lose it, looking for another one, but Nikados will deny. JT, 1 versus 2. He has the bomb. And he's got around 30 seconds. Do they know that he's still on B? Can see Fnatic communicating the util. But they need to focus on the crosshairs for now. Those beeps to the go command. I'm sure the incendiary will be on the way now. Nikolas jumping, peeking, swinging with the pistol, and that will be enough. Fnatic take in Vertigo. There were chances for complexity, but they missed them. They didn't. So I think it's going to be very competitive indeed. And perhaps this round won't be after these two initial frags because the bomb is trapped in the connector. I think we're going to see a number of X's here to join the ones we've got on the map already. That's a big flashbang though, but well, he's made his way in. How does he get out? Because all the CTs are here. That smoke will certainly help. Do they charge through it? I mean, 5 versus 2, you don't really need to take such a chance. Well then, risks have to be taken in a 2 versus 5. And the CTs will spread out. Be like, all right, make your play. There are more of us than there are of you. Hard work to be done here by Fnatic. I'm not a believer in this one, Hawker.
No.
They're losing this round.
This is almost like an outsider's special where you know you're going to lose the round, but you're just trying to see if you can maybe do damage, get a little bit of extra money as a kill reward. 34 seconds though, so Fnatic will be forced forward any second. Fang is low, up towards bathrooms. So that's an opportunity for an easy fight, as long as you clear this corner, Mezzy. As long as you clear the corner, which he hasn't. Fang catches him up. Come on, bro. Grims finally gets something going, but he's got to push the bomb site now.
13 seconds. 4 players alive. Can there only be one? Oh, he's got the information now. And complexity could make a play on them at any time. 35 seconds on the clock. Well, things may speed up now with that frag, or will they? You can see the support grenades coming in from the B bomb site. That will delay enough. It only sees one. Floppy needs to stay alive now. Delivers the bomb. That's fantastic for complexity. Fang and Horser coming through as well. And Crims again is off to the races. He may find himself in a 1v1 if Fang starts to rotate, actually. He's avoided 2 of the other players here.
Time.
10 seconds to plant this bomb. He's got to commit to it straight away. Fang up top. Crims soon to be in the clutch now. They're racing in from short, though. Won't be able to pull his AK in time. Halfway there on the charging handle, but not on the trigger. Got the bomb plant at the very least, so... You know.
Now it's a little easier for them to play between the bomb sites, which is normally the playstyle that Fnatic like to go for. They like these drawn-out rounds, and Roy, flashed in by Mezzy, picks up the opener, and Hulzak has to be a little careful here.
Beautiful util from Fnatic. They're playing anti-AWP strats, but Hulzak is still here. He's still ready. Rifle support or not, he's going to go for it. Fasher flashed in. Hulzak to collect another one. He's got Grim by the truck as well. That smoke is quite strong. Gives you a lot more space when you're defending the A-bomb site. Really hard to push through that as a T side. Hulzak can focus on long with better angles. Now delay a response on B as well. Hulzak over the boxes, spots Nikolas. Going fishing now. Needs to get his reload on. And again, Grim's not even started yet on this A-bomb site. Floppy disrespecting again. Starting to flank now. Wow. Grim has to deliver. The grenades will start to stream through. Grim's holding the angle, dinked, but still alive. 10 seconds to plant this bomb, both in the red now. Nikolas with 24 HP does run out of time and is running towards a position where he's going to lose his AWP as well. With this time on the clock, you've got to use your utility, try and make things hard for the opponent. Down he goes. Hulzak's here with the AWP. Battle sniper mode. Bomb on the floor. 17 seconds. Great angle for him. Running to their doom, Fnatic. As far as the clock is concerned, they've outplayed themselves. There's no time for error correction when things start to go wrong. 6 seconds. They've got to find all the frags. If they don't show, they win the round complexity. As long as one survives.
Oh, Fang with the aggro spray, not successful. Probably should have got that opener onto Roy, but the spray went wide. Now Grim in connector needs to win this fight, and he will. Can get back to safety because Hulzak has him covered with the AWP. Oh god, Get away from that molly. Grim's already low. He is going to be able to get out alive, bringing it back to the 4-on-4. And again, they've got info on B short, but it's JT with an SMG with the MP9. So he can't peek towards Monster. He can't really see if they cross towards that B site. It's a risky setup right now for Complexity.
Still playing their clock game, but look at Complexity. They've got 4 smokes on the map at the moment.
Damn.
Fnatic have not given them a reason to use them. So as that clock continues to tick, they're going to end up in a similar situation where they're facing smokes they're going to have to run through, and they're probably going to get mauled.
That's nice. That's the way to use the smoke from JT. Just slows them from getting towards the site, allows the rotation. Oh, and Grim gets active on the other side of the map. He's going to see A is pretty clear. They should be ready towards this B site now.
Zerk has a smoke as well if he's in position to use it. And now the push comes through. The flashbangs are here, but not in time. Floppy being a nuisance again from up top. They've lost position Complexity. There might be a chance to plant this bomb. Grim has a HE, but he doesn't have an angle. 10 seconds to plant. They've got to focus on that. Here comes the HE grenade. Will it do the job? 32 HP for Mezzi. And Floppy gets another one. 3K for him.
That's up where Hulzerk tries to take Monster. The issue is they're already crossed to the side, but Grim's going to go aggressive into them.
Well, that's one.
Gives
He only
Hulzerk
sees
some
one.
info.
Yeah, and maybe they can full rotation. Oh, the team kill. Is this the start of something real bad? They've got 2 frags there. That's the bomb spotted by Hulzerk in no man's land. Fasher now in the corner. They know Fasher fragged a teammate, so they know that there's one more person there. But can they cover his back? Because the flank is coming in from the A-bomb site. It's coming quickly though. Mezzi's making noise. Fasher lost in the meantime. Not really waiting for that rotation. Out of sync. 10 seconds to go and rescue that bomb. That might be why things are really urgent. They can't rescue it and go back. Fang just needs to hide somewhere. They have no idea where to look. 12th round on the boards. Perhaps they've run out of gas as they can see the finish line getting further and further away.
Oh boy, it's the connector aggression, but Complexity is so quick up A long. There's no one to see, there's no one anywhere near, and no kit for Fnatic. How the hell are you going to pull off this retake then?
Lurking like basement dwellers. CT plant is in. All right then. 5v5, bomb planted on A. CT's everywhere. Starting to creep now, starting to shift walk. We've got fights all over the map. This is quite something, unless you're a Fnatic fan. Then it is looking pretty difficult, waiting for the first kills to come through. They're walking into a crossfire. This is so awkward. Fasher needs to deliver a headshot. Someone does. Fang trying to trade for his teammates here. Advantage Fnatic. That bomb is ticking though. Just the simple engagements may slow them down enough, but it's only Hulzerk and Fang now. Someone's on the bomb. Swinging Hulzerk, trying to do what he can. And there's no time to defuse the bomb. They've done the job again.
13-3 up. Fnatic do decide to force. They're so far down, they figure they've got to find some way in. That's a start. Oh, it's a scout on long from Crims. Tag lands. He's happy to fall back because they've already got the man advantage.
This is a really good start.
Yeah.
This is a really good start for Fnatic. We haven't said that very often in this game of Overpass. But it is certainly something. Mezzi knows that more needs to be done. Complexity bunched together now. They can't tank the damage from these scouts. That always ends in catastrophe, and that's just one of 2. Mezzi will continue, but Grim is starting to wonder. A man who really needs to come to life in this half. Definitely wants to. Big headshot from him. Mezzi will be denied further information. A minute on the clock. You can see Crims jump peeking for info. There are flashes, there are Molotovs for Complexity. They have the tools for the job. That doesn't mean they'll work though. Smoke grenades will start to stream in, but they've got to take these angles away from Crims. Crims has to deliver. He'll deliver another tag at least. And when these pistols and his FAMAS starts rotating, then this proves more and more problematic. The flashes will continue though. They get closer now. Crims still alive. They run distraction. Nikodos unable to land a shot. Floppy holding the angles. Looking to swing, the double swing. They're turning things around, Complexity. Fasher and Roy remain 20 seconds to plant that bomb.
Bomb has been
One stuck on long behind the smoke. Fasher with the deagle. Hulzerk is the vulnerable one now. Oh, things are getting so awkward for Complexity. A little less now. They know where Roy is. Trying to get into position. That's Grim hiding behind the truck. 1v1 now for Roy. He doesn't have a kit. He needs the ace to keep Fnatic alive here. Grim just jiggling, just showed the sound cues now. Delivering the headshot. That's the kind of round that Grim wants, but not what Fnatic needed.
See the reaction on both sides. Stark contrast right now. Nice attempt on the boost, but no clean opener for Fnatic. Big damage both ways. Complexity all outside this B site right now, not defaulting in this round.
Dry peeking. That has been the order of the day by many teams. Could have chain flashes here as well. Many targets seen. They have some mollies. They need to start using them. Complexity. They need to control the area. So awkward for Fnatic with the tools they have. Trying to cut the sights in half now. Fnatic just waiting. That's all they can do. Nikodos up top with the scout. There's no smoke for this position. Maybe it came and went. Hulzerk will try and create some space. Fasher taken down on short. And maybe the rotation is on. Looking for the molly. They're going to molly CT instead of short B. And just book it towards the A bomb site. Fnatic stuck in position for now. Could go for a boost potentially. It will be a different one though. And they will lose position for the most part. Nikodos on the way though. Two tagged players. There's still something to be done here. So many plays to find though. Eating a flashbang as well. Time starting to get low. Looking to his left. But the danger to his right in the hands of Fang. Mezzi and Crims have lost all position. And lost much hope. That Hall of Heroes is fading for Fnatic as Complexity move closer to 16.
Yeah, and that's some good composure from Complexity. The round was getting chaotic. They bring it back to A. I think Fnatic might just roll the dice here, but it's going to be hard for them to get anything going. Complexity would have to roll Snake Eyes. There's a headshot from Mezzi. Lil in hand, but they just peek together. They know they have this. Complexity, map and series point. JT was just making some noise on A, but Fnatic have made the info play. It might not matter though. The B site is so susceptible. It is that Nova. One headshot delivered, but one is not enough. Complexity have the bomb site, and they have this series in the palm of their hands.
Three-man retake with a scout to survive for one more round. No kit. No round to speak of in this half. But they've made it a 3 versus 3. They are forcing their way into this. Fang's got 13 HP, Roy's low as well, but Fang delivers the headshot. Nikodos with 2 HP could be killed by the flashbang. Clock is ticking, he doesn't have the kit. There's nothing he can really do. Complexity have eliminated Fnatic from the series. They'll go forward to play outsiders, but Fnatic, their dreams, their hopes of the Spodek are over.